to the gym, which is something all of us should probably do, but most of us like hate it, which I'm one of those people. I absolutely hate going to the gym. Like, I enjoy it after I go. I feel like accomplished and good about myself, but before I go, trying to wake up in the morning to actually get up and go early is probably the most difficult part of my day. So I figured this video would give you guys a little bit of motivation. I know watching kind of these videos makes me want to get up and go work out, and so I'm going to show you what I wear to the gym, makeup, hair, and clothing wise. And I'm not going to lie to you and tell you that I don't wear makeup to the gym. I do wear makeup. I don't like going just completely barefaced unless I'm really, really lazy that morning and just don't give any care or whatever. I was not going to say an appropriate word, but I just don't care what people think of me at all. But on a typical day, I will wear minimal makeup and then kind of throw my hair up in a messy bun or the braid that I show you guys how to do. And then I'm also going to show you kind of some outfits. I'll show you 3 outfits that I most likely would wear to the gym. So yeah, I will quit talking and go ahead and get into the video. The first thing I usually do before I put on makeup any day is go ahead and put on a moisturizer. And the moisturizer that I typically use is a Garnier Skin Renewal Radiance Moisturizing Cream. The next thing I'm going to do is take my concealer, which I use CoverGirl in Olay Simply Ageless Eye Concealer, and this is in the color 215. And I'm going to take that with a little wedge sponge applicator and apply that to my eyes, underneath my eyes, a little around my nose, like the corner of my nose and the tops of my nose, because the tops of my nose typically get a little red. And then I'm also going to just apply that to any trouble areas that I have. I have some blemishes or breakouts here on my chin, and then a couple of blemishes up on my forehead. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of just pat that on and try not to rub it, pat it as much as I can. Next, I'm going to take my powder and a big fluffy brush. And the powder that I'm using in this video is a Tarte powder in medium 08, and it's got SPF 8, which is good for summer. And I'm just going to take that, apply it on the brush, and tap the excess off, and then start from my cheeks and just kind of apply it in a circular motion. Then I'm also going to make sure to get it down on my neck and in my hairline so I don't have kind of like a mask. Now you can also use blush if you'd like. I personally probably am not going to put blush on. I naturally have really flush, like not flush, but rosy red cheeks. And especially if I'm working out, that'll kind of show through. And so I'm not going to use a blush. My eyes I'm going to keep really simple and just do one light color. And the color that I chose to do is Just by MAC. And I really need to get a new one of these. As you can see, I definitely hit pan, and I'm running out. I'm using the bare minimum so I can save some, but I definitely need to buy some more. But that's all I'm really going to put on my eyes other than mascara. Before I put my mascara on, I'm going to go ahead and curl my eyelashes. And when I curl my eyelashes, I curl them once close to the root for about 5 minutes, or not 5 minutes, good lord, 5 seconds. And then I curl it again closer to the tips for about another 5 seconds. Then I'm going to take my mascara, which is Maybelline The Rocket Volume Express, and this is waterproof because I don't want to sweat it off and have raccoon eyes while I'm at the gym. So I'm going to take that and apply that pretty thick onto both eyelashes, or both eyes, and I'm going to do it kind of thick on the bottom too, just so it gives me a little bit of color, because right now I'm just really plain Jane. And that is all I'm going to do for my eyes. Now for the lips, you can choose whether you want to do lips or not. I'm going to go ahead and just put a chapstick on, and this is the Nivea A Kiss of Smoothness, which is my favorite chapstick. And then if you want to add a little bit of color, I would choose maybe like a lip stain over a lip gloss or a lipstick. You don't want to look too dressed up for the gym, so I would go ahead and use a lip stain. And the one that I'm using in this video is NYC, what is this? An NYC Smooch Proof Lip Stain, and this is in the color Orange on the Go. Now to start the hair, which my hair is kind of already teased and everything because I've had my hair like this all day. But first you're going to take, starting kind of towards the front of your hair, and take sections of hair about this big. It doesn't really matter. We're just going to tease the top of our hair, and I've already kind of done this, so it's kind of hard for me to separate everything out. But I'm going to take some hairspray, and this is my L'Oreal Studio hairspray. Spray it, and then just tease away. And I'm just going to kind of do this side. I've got kind of a natural part that I'm going to have to try to get rid of. And then once you've teased it, flop it all back, and then take a brush and just kind of lightly brush it out a little bit. Just smooth it out. It doesn't have to be too perfect. This is going to be kind of a messier braid. Then you're going to kind of take it, hold it up, and spray it. Now for the actual braid, I'm going to go ahead and leave my bangs down because I'm going to twist them back into the braid. And I like to start from about the top of my ears and just go straight back. Smooth it out as much as you can, and then just start French braiding. And if you don't know how to French braid, if you have a friend or a mom that could French braid it for you, go ahead and just have them do it for you. So just keep adding pieces as you go. And then when you get to the point that you can't braid back anymore, go ahead and bring it around the front. And this is, I usually have to have a mirror in front of me to do this. And then kind of switch the braid and then continue braiding. Now we're going to take a comb that has these kind of like rat tooth, whatever they're called, things on the end. And we're going to take it and put it in our hair and then pull up. And this is just going to make our poof a little bit more voluptuous. And I'm going to do that all the way around my head. And then once I've done that, I'm going to take my hairspray again and spray it. Now for my bangs, you can go ahead and leave your bangs down if you want, but I'm going to the gym, so I don't really want hair in my face. So I'm first going to just take these front bangs and just kind of lightly twist them back. And then I'm going to bobby pin them. But instead of bobby pinning it normal, like just going straight up, I'm actually going to take the bobby pin and I'm going to put it in and push it back towards the hair. And the reason I'm doing this is because it kind of hides the bobby pin and it gives an even tighter hold. If you practice doing that, sometimes it can get a little difficult, but if you practice doing that, you'll realize that it gets a really tight hold and you don't have a huge metal bar going across your head. And then I'm also going to take the other side if I've got extra hair hanging down that I don't want and pin it the exact same with the bobby pin going back towards the hair. And this is kind of how it should look whenever you're done. Obviously you don't have to do it exactly like this. If you want to put a headband in instead of doing all the stuff with your bangs, you obviously can. If you want to curl your little wispies that are hanging down, you can. But this is just how I like to do it.